sports. It's in the game.
Wow, now that's what you call good football.
Tonight, from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Super Bowl Sunday. We'll see Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills taking on Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Buffalo Bills taking on the NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. As I've been all year long with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. With CD, this has been brewing for a few years now, but the Bills are finally over the hump and back in the Super Bowl.
And as everyone in the Bills Mafia would tell you in a heartbeat, looking to win it for the first time ever. Remember, they went to 4 straight in the 90s, couldn't get the job done, but as you have said, they've been on the climb the last few seasons, and here they are, ready to close the deal.
Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they're trying to pull off what only 3 teams have done before, go from Super Bowl losers to Super Bowl champions.
Last team to do that, the Patriots, Super Bowl 52 and 53. Before that, you've got to go back to the Dolphins in Super Bowls 5 and 6, and the Cowboys in Super Bowls 4 and 5.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of this Super Bowl will begin at the 25. So here come the Eagles, the defending NFC champs, led out by a man who was the runner-up to Patrick Mahomes at MVP balloting a season ago. Of course, that's Jalen Hurts.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, now a strip. He loses the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bills shaken up on the play. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a yard. To throw, it's Allen. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete.
Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off.
And Diggs will have a Bills first down as he'll be taken down at the 46. Allen now looks to throw. Flush to his right. Gets this one to Morris. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen eluding the pressure right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain.
Menu narration option is set to off.
Second and 2. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. To the air, Allen. Flushed out right. And this is caught at the 8. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. Now Allen. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught. Touchdown.
Tonight, from Estadio Azteca in Mexico City, it's the NFL International Series on EA Sports. We'll see Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles taking on Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from Mexico City. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And we already knew that Hurts was a good quarterback, but last year, he moved to elite status. Under his guidance, the Eagles returned to the Super Bowl and nearly won it. And he's also one of the league's most dangerous players, thrown for 38 touchdowns his last 2 seasons and run for another 23.
To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. Hurts fumbles it. But fortunately, and now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught. And I think the ball's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that is caught. Boy, how about that one? He reeled it in one-handed for a touchdown. But Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So after the run for a yard, here comes 2nd and 9 from the 26. They're going to look to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And nothing to speak of there after the catch as they get him right to the ground at the 37. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. And that was Dorian Williams who found his way through and planted him for a loss on the play. 2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. So the completion there, and CD, as we know, trying to defend against an NFL quarterback, that's one thing. Trying to defend against a mobile NFL quarterback, that's quite another. What's the plan here defensively?
Well, the pass rush has to still try and get to him, especially the guys on the edge, but they're going to go maybe a count slower, right? They want to make sure they don't get too far upfield where he steps up and takes off through a lane. The same is true for those interior guys as well. So you've got to change it up with him. Try and keep him hemmed into the pocket, and occasionally you throw a spy on him. A fast linebacker or one of your extra defensive backs who can dance with him a little bit if he takes off and runs. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Back to throw.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift, 53 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Bust through the tackle. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Morris. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow. 2nd and 5. Now Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case,
this is intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And I think they are going to get this one back. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the 1st quarter. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you can.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh my, he pulled it in. A big play here for Buffalo. 62 yards. And am I seeing this correctly? They brought out the field goal team here on 1st down. The kick by Bass is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up second down. Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. Now this is picked up by the... And now the rookie's free. Down the right sideline. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that, and a great play for that defensive unit. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 17-14. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. On second down, here's the option. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. Hurts throw complete there to Smith. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 39-yard line. Back to throw here. This short throw caught by Goddard. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up second down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Hurts fumbles it. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Under pressure, they got him again. Dorian Williams coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5. He'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. We've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. 54 yards. And the Bills take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points. So that backfired in a big way. A made field goal would have tied the game. Instead, now we're looking at a 9-point spread with an extra point to come.
Not just the point differential, Think about how they feel mentally, because you know in their minds, they saw this game as tied. Now, as you pointed out, it's a bigger deficit.
And he will get into the end zone, so the lead stretches from 9 up to 11. And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Eagles set and ready for their next offensive drive. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. The field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On the option to give to Swift here. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 62 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Hurts fumbles it. Now this is picked up by the Bills. Down the left sideline.
I think what we just saw there with that fumble return is the increased emphasis on taking the ball away from another team. And no one wants to just fall on in football anymore, do they? They want to take it and try and score themselves.
But when you fall 1 yard short of getting in the end zone, it's a former defender, you know it hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
Not only does it hurt, the laughter in film is going to be intense. You are going to get jumped on for not...
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen taking it in from a young... And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. So after the INT, it's Allen out to his left. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A big play here for Buffalo. 43 yards. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Dancing to his left. And he is out of bounds here. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Allen going to throw. Flush to his right. And it's caught on the deflect. And this is going to be a touchdown.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Bass on for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Eagles hands team. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right...
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And that is caught. Boy, how about that one? He reeled it in one-handed for a touchdown. He's been a frequent target, and with catches like that, one-handed in the end zone, I'd keep going his way.
And he's doing it every which way, isn't he? 2 hands, and in this case, we just saw it with 1 hand. Almost reminds me of a great...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts, not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
The Eagles offense back out onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 2nd down. Here's Hurts. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Here's Hardy set to return. A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call.
Hurts fumbles it. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. He already had the one fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had. And he loses the football a 2nd time. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Stephon Diggs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bills are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Allen will try to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
On first down, Hurts. Quick slant to Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was that 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way. Somehow. Focus. Concentration. You'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Sliding out of the pocket. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. That's complete to Davis. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the 1st down. It's now 1st and goal.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our downtown Orlando studios in this EA Sports Halftime Report. Our leaders got a solid performance out of their quarterback in the first half. He's over 300 yards passing already as he's looking to possibly put his name in the record book.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Back to throw. Allen going deep for Diggs. And that is caught. Boy, how about that one? He reeled it in one-handed for a touchdown. Now, familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.